You know Suge.
I know Suge.
What do you think about Suge's current situation?
You know, my thing is like everybody has this thing, karma, whatever, It's just you live how you live, man. You live how you live. I mean, my nigga Suge had, he had the respect from every record label exec when he had Dre and Snoop and Pac, and he was the man. I mean, you had the best label, but like I said, sometimes, we get caught up. A lot of us do. Money and power will sidetrack the shit out you if you ain't the type of motherfucker who know how to handle power and money. It will do it to the best of us. And that's just what happens. Some of us get in these situations where we got too much and it starts pumping our ego up as high as it could go, when we should be staying grounded, especially coming from where we came from. You come from Compton, Watts, whatever, you come from poverty, gang banging, you know what it's like to be the lowest of the fucking low. So, but like I even said it about myself, I got to a point where I got sidetracked. You get $1 million checks and shit and living in 5-bedroom houses and shit, and your attitude changes sometimes. And sometimes it changes for the worse and not the better. Sometimes it changes you to where you don't know how to be fucking humble and know how to be gratitude. God damn it, I'm running a $300 million record label and I got every hot artist in the country and whatever, instead of going, yeah, of course I do. You get it? You have to be humble in this game. It's one of the reasons why I survived so long, because I just be humble about it. Yeah. I try to stay in my own lane and don't try to be somebody that I'm not. I'm not super Crip, super Blood, super hustler, super drug dealer. I'm not the nigga that say, oh yeah, before I started gang banging or rapping, I've always had this and I came from shit.
Yeah.
I came from the struggle, food stamps, county checks. I came from the struggle. But I was able to go through that transition of life, dope dealing, gang banging, then having kids, going back and forth to jail. I was able to take that and go, something, you could be a hard motherfucker, but you could be a smart motherfucker too.
Yeah. And we'll see what happens, because, Suge hasn't had his trial yet.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, role play. You get caught up in that shit. Follow you all your life. From if you be humble, then motherfuckers will know that. If you be the terrorizer, shit gon' follow you until one day you gon' be in the terror. It's just the cycle of the world, man. And nobody thinks that shit is true, but it's true. If you be a humble motherfucker and respect motherfuckers and not try to fuck over people, I could probably most guarantee that you will float through this life on a straight and narrow good scale. You try to fuck people and you try to be somebody you ain't, you gon' run into some shit and you gon' have to face it.
Right, because it don't matter who you are.
It don't matter.
There's going to be someone harder than you.
Exactly.
I mean, just happened around to Rousey. All that shit.
Always going to be that. And the funny shit is, that motherfucker ain't going to be talking and acting like they harder than you. Right. They just gonna shut up and prove it. So you have to be humble. It's always a motherfucker who can rap better than you, who can manage better than you, who can fight better than you, who can sell dope better than you. It's always another motherfucker. Nigga, you got 10 clients, I got 100. You sold 1 million records, I sold 10 million. You get it? It's always it's about how you feel in your skin. Okay, cool. You sold 10 million, I sold them. I'm still comfortable with myself. I'm good.
Do you know Bone?
Bone who?
Bone who got into the fight with Suge right
Oh yeah, I know Bone. Yeah, I know him. I did my first video in Inglewood with my, like I said, my DJ was a Blood. So I've had respect and the pleasure of meeting a lot of cats in this game. And just like I say, you only go as far as your mouth take you. Period. Because like you said, there's going to be another motherfucker that's going to be able to weed you out. And Sometimes you run into some motherfuckers, you gotta be humble and shut your mouth. Sometimes you gotta speak your piece. That's just how the name of the game is. And it's always gonna be it's real niggas everywhere. Shit. I say a real nigga's a motherfucker who just stand up for himself.
Right.
You ain't gotta be the hardest shooter gangbang, but if you a grown man and you take care of your responsibilities, you a real motherfucker. We just decided like, fuck it, you know, when we was able to see each other face to face on some grown man shit, it was like, you know, I ain't got no beef, I don't have no problem, you ain't got no problem, fuck it. And that's just what it was.
Stripping, getting my own money and leaving. How was I gonna leave if I only made $200 every week? Ain't no way.
So basically stripping saved your life?
Yeah, you know what, it really did though.